Hello everyone, I'm Carolin. I'm so happy to see you again. And now follow me to learn some new knowledge today. The first one, very easy. I think I showed you in the last lesson, right? You can pair it up. Let me find my pen. Yeah, somebody just paired up, paired up, paired up, and paired up, paired up. You can find each group. We can find the sum is 22, right? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 times 22. And don't forget to plus the number in the middle, plus 11. This is your first method to handle this problem, right? And you can also do like this. I just write down the sequence from another order, like 21 plus 19 plus until plus until plus 3 and then plus 1. We can also find each group is 22. Okay, it's 22. But here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Everybody, listen carefully. We have 11 terms. Okay, not 21 terms. Even though the last number is 21, but it doesn't mean the number of terms is 21, okay? You need to count one by one. It's 11. And we know this is the sum of two sequences. So if you want to get the sum of one of them, then you need to divide it by 2. Okay, and then you can just calculate 22 divided by 2 first. It will be 11. 11 times 11 is 121. 121. Okay, very easy. This is also a way. And let me introduce a new way for you. Because they are all the odd number, right? Odd number. And then, if I use geometry to help you understand this one, I will show you like this. 1 is 1 point. And this 3 is 1 point and plus 1, 1, and 1. This is 1 plus 3. Okay, 1 plus 3. This is 3. And 5 is 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you find something? 1, 3, and 5. This is 1. This is 1 plus 3. This is 1 plus 3 plus 5. Okay, so 1 plus 3, we can form a 2 times 2 square. 2乘2的正方形. 1 plus 3 plus 5, you can form a 3 times 3 square. 你可以组成一个3乘3的正方形. So you can find actually the which number times which number square have something to do with the number of terms. This is 1, so it's 1. This is 2 terms. 1 plus 3, 2 terms, so 2 times 2. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 3 terms, so 3 times 3. If you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you plus 7, then you can form a 4 times 4 square, right? So this one will be 4 times 4. And you see this one. It's the successive odd numbers, right? So it's 11 terms here. Then it means you can form 11 times 11 square. So it's also 1 to 1. Wow. It's also a way. Let's see next one. Next page. Okay. Let me just introduce the distributive law of multiplication for you. I think this part you will learn in your school, right? It's very easy. We find a sum of A and B in the bracket, and then you times C equals to A times C plus B times C. Okay, if you don't understand, maybe I can use some example to help you. Like you can see C is Carolin. Yeah, Carolin. Okay, so how many Carolins here? It's A plus B This is the numbers of Carolin. Okay, if I want to take it apart, I want to drop this parenthesis or drop this bracket. 我想把这个括号去掉。Then you can use A times C. It means A Carolins. And then plus B times C is B Carolins, right? Yeah, this is the meaning. And if I give you A times C plus B times C, then you can find how many Carolins here is A plus B. Yeah, and then times Carolin. Okay? So, let me use another example. There are so many boys and girls in our class, and the girls have 12 apples. Okay, 12 apples, and the boys have 8 apples. Okay, so how many apples here? Actually here, this is times, this is times. Okay, and then how many apples here? Then it's 12 plus 8. Plus 8. Yeah, 12 plus 8. And then times A. Oh, actually, this is the distributive law of multiplication. In Chinese, we call it 乘法分配律. So, when I give you this one, you need to learn to drop the parentheses. It's 12 times A plus A times B. Okay? Actually, you just use the letter or the number outside to multiply it by each number in the bracket and pay attention to the symbol. Pay attention to the symbol. 注意你的符号. Like here, if this is minus, then when you drop the bracket, it's A times C minus B times C. Okay, like A minus M times N. If you drop the parentheses, it will be A times N, AM, and minus M times N. Yeah, that's all. Ta-da, very easy, right? So if I give you another, yeah, I give you like this, I give you a form like this one. 3A minus MA. Okay, I want you to extract the common factor. Here is A. A is the common factor, right? So you need to extract A out, and in the bracket, it should be 3 minus M. That's all. Very easy, right? Okay, so let's see this question. Oh. Where is my pen? Yeah, I found my pen. So in this question, the first number comes into my eye is 25. I think Carolin told you before. When you see the 25, we need to find the friend of it, right? 4. Very, very eager to find 4, right? So here is 4. 4 and 4. So maybe you need to use the distributive law of multiplication to drop the parentheses, right? Use the number outside, multiply it by 4, and then multiply it by 40, and then multiply it by 400. But pay attention to the symbol, plus and then plus. So if you want to know the mathematical meaning here, actually it is 4 25s plus 40 25s plus 400 25s. 用中文讲就是4个5加上40个5加上400个5有多少个5？如果把它放在一块儿，哎，这就是这么多5。那我如果把它想要计算的方便，我就先把它分出来算。If you want to calculate this formula easier, then you can drop the parentheses. Okay, so calculate. This one very easy. 100, and then this one is 100 and then plus 0. And here actually is 100 and then plus 20. Okay, so it will be 11100. Very easy, right? If you calculate the number in the bracket and then times 25, I think you need to just write down a vertical. If you use this way, you don't need to do that. Easy to calculate. Okay? So next one. Yeah, this one. Actually, this one I also want to test your ability of use that law. It's the same thing. In this question, if you want to calculate this part and this part respectively, I think it's very hard for you to calculate, right? Too hard. So how can you do that? Use the distributive law of multiplication. 用乘法分配律. See? Actually, this one is similar like this one, right? When you want to calculate easily, then you can just extract the common factor. So in this formula, which number is the common factor? Yeah, 22.13. Very good. And then you can extract it out. How many 22.13 is here? 有多少个32.13在这里? Actually, it's 36.58 and then plus 63.42, right? So it's 32.13 times. Oh, quickly find the sum in the bracket. Actually, is very, very easy. It's 100, right? So the answer actually is 32 and 13. 32, 13. Wow, very easy. That's all. So, you see, this strategy can help you calculate the long formula with decimal. It's very easy, right? Okay, next part. This part, I want to show you the extreme 极值问题. Given that a plus b is 18, the largest possible value of ab is what? Okay, pay attention to a and b are integers, 整数. Okay, given that a plus b, somebody say, teacher, because a and b, so they must mean different numbers, right? No. In this question, actually, in the mathematics, as long as the question tell you the different letters represent the different numbers, then it means a and b represent different number. But here, we don't know. So a can equal to b. Yeah. They can be equal, okay? So, somebody said, teacher, I don't know how to do this question. Then, you can enumerate one by one, 每句, or list one by one. So, A, B, 18, you can take it apart into 1 plus 17, and then 2 plus 16, 3 plus 15, and 4 plus 14, 5 plus 13, 6 plus 12, and 7 plus 11, and 8 plus 10, and then 9 plus 9. Okay, 9 plus 9. So, we know the question is the largest possible value of AB. Okay, what's the meaning of AB? What's the meaning of AB? We know in the algebra, AB means A times B, because this symbol is too similar as the letter X, right? So, when you write down a term, you need to drop the multiplication sign or omit. Or you can draw like this. A times, where is my point? Okay, here, A times B. Or you just write down AB. So this AB means A times B. It's the product. So the question is the largest possible value of the product of AB. So let's see the product. Okay, times them. You can find this is 17, this is 32, and this is 45. Oh, do you find something, everybody? the product is larger and larger until this one is 80 and this one is 81. So I think the largest product should be 81. Yeah, should be 81. Okay, so here we can drop the conclusion. You can see. Let me use another color. 1 and 17. Oh, we can see this number is too similar, right? It's too smaller and this one is larger. But when you get the two numbers, which is smaller, which is larger, then actually the product is small. But when you get a number here and number here, you can see this product is very large. So when you see the difference between the two numbers is smaller, smaller, and smaller, but the product is larger and larger. So in this kind of problem, we can drop the conclusion. If the sum remains the same, the sum means A plus B is 18. This is fixed. 是固定的. The sum remains the same. The smaller the difference between the two numbers, the greater the product of two numbers. In Chinese, 差小积大, 差大积小. So if you want to find the largest possible value, it means you need to take 18 apart into two numbers, and the difference between two numbers should be very, very small, even though we hope that the difference is 0. Then it can be 9 and 9. This time, the product of two numbers is largest. It's 81. That's all. Okay. So in this question, I just stress again. Yeah, stress again and again. If the question didn't show you A and B is different numbers, then they can be same. They can be same. If I just tell you A plus A is 18, then you can just guess A is the same number here, right? So I cannot give you a clue in the question. So here, use A and B. They just represent the two numbers, but it doesn't mean they must be different. Okay? That's all. So if you have some problems, feel free to contact me. Tomorrow, you will also see a question which is very similar to this one. Good luck. Okay, bye-bye. See you next time.